Hey there guys, Unofficial Lego here, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another Lego Room vlog. I'm really enjoying these videos I had mentioned in our last video. And yeah, we got a little bit of an update here. We're going to be doing some work here in our Lego room. And maybe even getting into our Lego city here just a little bit. First things first, as I had mentioned at the end of our previous video, definitely go check that one out if you haven't already. New shelf. Aha, just like that. So the plan is with this shelf, and yes, I have these little, I think they call them like dolls or something like that. I don't know. They're just like little wood things. And then this, these little dull things allow me to stack the shelves, and that there is our plan, is to keep on getting shelves and then just stacking them, essentially. So the plan for this shelf here for right now is I'm going to take these baskets and bins that we had newly just emptied out all these old ones over there, just made up of like random cardboard boxes and old bins and containers, all mismatched. Put all those parts, clean them up a little bit as well, put them all into here. And that was very fun to go through those, of course, cleaning it up a little bit, gets rid of some of that dust, of course, in there. And yeah, these are all filled with Lego. I'm gonna go ahead and put these over into this shelf. And then the plan is with this shelf, of course, is to start taking our sealed set collection and putting it in, kind of storing it over here for as much as we can. So I'm gonna go ahead, move all these over here, and I'll update you guys. Alrighty, and there, just like that. Not really rocket science or anything, just moving those bins over to this bin, and, or not this bin, but the shelf. And, so on the side here, I have these emptied boxes. I am one of those weird Lego collectors that keep around the boxes, of course. This here is a Walmart display for Lego Star Wars, the Deluxe Edition Skywalker Saga video game. So that was very cool. It's not really exclusive or anything. I just asked the employee, hey, can I have this? The premiere's been like 2 months ago from when the game came out, of course, and he said, sure, whatever, take it, all yours. Very cool. I want to put that on the wall, display it somewhere, legitimately, of course. This right here, I have a few bags right here. We'll talk about this in just a moment. And I have another just empty box right here. I don't really know. I'll probably eventually get rid of them. I'm already getting rid of a few that you guys can see right here. Actually, these here are actually stuffed with other boxes in there. Boxes inside boxes. I don't know, gonna throw them away, burn them, I don't know. And then, yeah. So the deal here is with this bin right here. This red bag is filled with Lego. It's just filled with Lego. I'm gonna take these, clean them up. Once I get another shelf, I'm gonna stack it on top of there. Get some more of these containers. Only like 20 bucks off Amazon. Highly recommend. Put all of the Legos that are in here into new bins that would be on the shelves, of course. Same thing goes for this container. This container right here, this blue one, is filled with Lego as well. And then there's this blue container tub. This is our biggest one yet. This one is filled with mostly Mega Blocks, actually. So what I'm going to try to do, is going to be quite the project, is to try to go through it and try to pick out as much Lego out of there as I possibly can. Take the Mega Blocks. They can still be displayed somewhere in the Lego room, of course, have their own little area, because they are fairly cool and a part of my childhood. Very nostalgic, of course. And we'll just go ahead and put those to the side somewhere, though, for now. Same thing goes for this little, it's a broken roller coaster now, but yeah, it's, I don't know what it's called. It's not Lego, though. So, with all of that, this here begins our game of Tetris, of where I'm going to take all these sealed sets and try to put as many over here and Tetris them their way into this shelf right here, essentially. I'm trying to store them all over here. And so once I get this table over here cleared off, this here is going to be, I'm going to base plate it up. I'm going to get all these base plates. I'm going to order more, of course. There's mostly water, and I have like one green one in there. I think I have another green one. No, it's right here. I use it for up here, though. And this here's going to be like a Harry Potter type of display. So above it is, of course, our city, and below it, right down here, would be a Harry Potter display consisting of all the Harry Potter castle pieces, of course. I want to get the creator, I think it's a 3-in-1 medieval castle. It's really cool. That will kind of fit that castle type of theme. And then there's also a creator 3-in-1 castle that would also fit that whole Harry Potter castle type of medieval, almost wizardy type of theme. I think would look really great down here. Of course, I have a lot of fun making these videos, so if you guys are enjoying it, leave a thumbs up on the video. I'm going to go ahead and move as many sets from over here to over here. I'm going to probably take them all off of this shelf, and I actually do want to do a separate video kind of showcasing all my sealed sets. Not any are really rare or anything or old. These are all pretty new sets. I'm pretty sure you can actually get all these sets except for this one as of right now off of Lego.com, Amazon, whatever the case may be. So, I'll meet you guys back here, and what's going to be a couple seconds for you could be a couple days for me. Okay, so straight off the bat, we got a few problems here with cleaning this whole thing off, clearing it off, and moving our steel sets over to here, right? Some of these sets are simply too big, such as Yoda here. He's just way too big. He won't. The box itself just doesn't fit onto the shelf. This one's sticking out a whole lot farther, but see here, if I push it in, okay, so it's in there nice and neat, okay, but such a long box. Same thing with this one right here. This is both Harry Potter. You come over here, and they stick out a whole lot. The train's kind of uneven. Like if I push it back anymore, it'll just fall. Yeah, there's no way Vader's castle is gonna fit up there whatsoever. So that will stay. These two at least right here, the cantina and then part of one of Harry Potter's castles are those are emptied. This other one though, however, the Great Dining Hall, which is an older one actually now, a couple of years old, I think maybe 2020, 2019 maybe. This one won't fit on that. I know that won't fit at all. So I'm left here with a little bit of a dilemma. What do I do with these bigger sets? I know that some of these smaller ones, such as this, these, that, these, would all fit, of course, on the shelf. Same thing with that. All perfectly fine, right? I don't know, guys. I'm kind of stumped on this one. I gotta be honest with you. I did kind of see it coming, of course. You know, like, what if not all the sets fit? Like, they're just too big or whatever. I'm stuck on this one a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I guess I reckon I can keep a few of these bigger sets over here for right now. I won't be putting. I'm not getting started on this Harry Potter thing, whole medieval thing display quite yet, but I will very soon. I'm thinking my only other solution here I just thought of, like 2 seconds ago, for these Harry Potter ones. Underneath this mess right here, this big blue bin, and then this bag that has a bin. I put this bag inside of a bin because it would, like, I don't know, spread out everywhere and just get everywhere. There's a shelf right here underneath all this stuff, like this whole puppet display thing right here. Black Series and collectibles, that type of stuff, pops, of course. There is the shelf under here, and I think that would be big enough to keep some of the bigger sets. Maybe not Yoda. I mean, the Yoda box is such a big, like, this one is just so big. Oh, it could fit on the top shelf. I'm dumb. Yeah, it could fit on the top shelf. The only other question after that then is, what do I do with this puppet stuff? I have a gonk droid, I have this robot I built back in middle school, of course. What do I do with this stuff? Well, I had mentioned in a different vlog a couple days ago now, or maybe it was our last one, I don't completely remember, to be honest. Some of this stuff would probably get moved up to my actual bedroom where I sleep. There's no bed in here. This is pure Lego. This room is just for Lego. So yeah, maybe I'm kind of debating if I could move some of the stuff up to my other room. That way this room would be nearly 100% totally Lego. And that also reminds me, as I had mentioned at the end of our previous vlog video from yesterday, that this little thing right here is definitely going to get cleaned up here. I got 2 footballs right here signed by the teams. One's from Lions, one other one's from U of M, I believe. Those I could put somewhere else. They can either go into the storage room, or they can go upstairs into my actual room where I sleep. I really wanted to keep a majority of my puppet stuff. Oh yeah, I could keep some of it down here and some of it upstairs. Some of the bigger things, maybe like these guys, would probably go upstairs, maybe into the storage room or whatever. But like the helmets, like this cardboard Wrecker helmet from the Bad Batch, I still have to paint it, of course. Black Series boxes are falling. And the Stormtrooper Yoda, Baby Yoda right there, those could all stay down here, I think, because they fit the whole nerdy theme, I guess, per se, of what's going on here in the Lego room with Star Wars and Marvel and all that stuff, of course. So that kind of works, but I would want to put it on a different shelf like this. Have one helmet per shelf of a kind of thing, is what I would be looking at here. The only problem with that in itself is, to be honest, I'm a little lazy. This year it feels like it's a whole entire different project right here. I have this little dragon thing. It's awkwardly here. It's like a puppet. It takes up a lot of space. You guys see it. It's my biggest puppet. It goes from here, there's its head, all the way down here to this bottom shelf. Kind of just, I bent it right here so it would fit. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to move. The only problem is this dragon thing. I don't know where I put that one. That one's so big. I can think of a spot upstairs in my room. But then again, I'm going to do that one in a different video a little bit later, maybe next week or something, different video, because that there in itself feels like a whole different project. I would want to have the other shelf first that I would use to put this helmet stuff onto one of those shelves, of course. It's really not that much of a problem. It's not that deep. I'm just going to keep all these bigger sets. I'm going to get what I can onto this shelving right here. and I'm gonna leave the bigger sets over here because I'm not getting started on this like right now, and even then this has nowhere to go whatsoever. The only other spot I can think of where I can put any of these other really big sets that just wouldn't fit on these types of shelves would be down here. That's not entirely too terrible. Where this X-Wing, Poe's X-Wing is, and this little A-Wing right here are. I mean, it's only those 3 sets. Take them off. Yeah, I think I could do that actually. I think that could work. It's just a whole idea of where to put these other sets. Set 2 X-Wings and the A-Wing. Of course, I'm gonna get more and more shelving. The shelving right here is not gonna be used just for storage of pieces and parts or sealed sets, but it's also gonna be used to display actual sets as well, which is something I'm really looking forward to. The whole idea, the whole purpose of this. Alright, so I got just about all the sets over here that I said I would. Here they all are, of course. So there's these sets over here that I just can't fit onto the shelf, of course, as I had mentioned. At Vader's Castle right here, these 2 Harry Potters, Hogwarts Express, and then this little village thing, this little Christmas village thing going on. Grogu and then Yoda. Maybe Grogu can fit on there. Maybe these 2 can fit on there. Because the thing is I have a few that hang off the shelf. They're supposed to, if for anything, these longer ones. My only problem is, especially with Hogwarts Express, as you guys see, that one's a little longer than this one. It hangs off too much. It hangs off too much. Unless I put it down here on this bottom shelf, as I'm thinking to myself. Let's see. Let's see if it goes on in. Slide it. Nope. It's I just don't want any of them sticking out. Is my only pet peeve. The thing is with these sets sticking out, that way I don't want to knock into them or anything. Okay, so I really do like this overall. I've taken some time, thought about it for a couple of minutes, of course. But as I mentioned, I don't want any of the sets sticking out because then I don't want to be tripping over it. It looks bad, it looks messy type of thing. But if it's in the back, around here, around the table, I'm totally fine with it. Such as this one, Von Rag right here. Totally fine with it. It can stick out. I don't care. The big sets right here, I'm really starting to grow on the idea with clearing this all up. I don't know what I'm going to do with any of this type of stuff here. Maybe move it to my actual room where I sleep upstairs. I think I'm fine with. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to maybe using this shelf potentially to store some of our larger sets that I just haven't built, or that just, I don't know where else to put them. The other idea, as I had mentioned, was having this shelf right here to use for like storage for these bigger sets, but I feel like it takes out the consistency of the whole display thing. You got all these sets up here, display, display. Oh wait, now there's storage sets right here. Like, it doesn't look right in my own thoughts and opinions. And that also brings up this whole idea right here. This right here was all display until this one right here. I cleaned this one up. This is an empty box. Don't need that. This was empty. This was filled right here with a few steel sets that I also moved over here into this area. And that actually does remind me, that's how many sealed sets I have. I think last time I counted was a couple of months ago now. I have like a good 20 to 30 sealed sets that I just haven't built. And if you look right down here, I have a couple more right here. I know I have 3 Mando battle packs, like these guys right here. And then I have the Ahsoka Tano tank. It's like a separatist tank. And then I also have Anakin versus Obi-Wan and Mustafar from Revenge of the Sith down there. So I'm gonna take those as well, now that I've been reminded of that, and move them over here. Probably just down here onto this final shelf, and that fills it up pretty much. Yeah. I didn't completely necessarily plan on or realize that I would be able to fill up this entire thing with sealed sets, just like that, and then still have these bigger ones left over. So I guess it's cool, but maybe I should get building, find some time to build some of this stuff, and also getting more shelves so I can actually display this stuff. The only other, I don't really have a plan for how I'm going to go about it. With lining all this, of course, as I've been talking about for like the last couple of videos at this point, we're going to line this whole wall with these shelvings. I don't know how I want to do it. If I want to do it so I get one, stack it, get another, stack it, or if I should just do the whole bottom row first for as far out as I want to go. It's going to be like right around here where our Boba Fett poster is, and then start stacking them back that way, maybe. Okay, so I just thought of it. So I think the best way to do it is I'm going to get another one right here, get another shelf, stack it right here, get more of these bins, so that way I can empty this empty that, get rid of those, put them into the storage or whatever, maybe use them for something else, I don't know, don't care. Take this Mega Blocks bin right here, essentially. I'm gonna store it somewhere else. As mentioned, it's gonna stay here in the room. I have a place over here with this jumble mess. I should probably move. I gotta give that back to my mom. And then from there, these would be out of the way, essentially. This would find a home somewhere else. I don't know. I'm really kind of confused on this one. I don't know what I want to do with it. I don't know. I think I want to keep this stuff in the room. Like, as I mentioned, like, I want to keep this in here, keep that in here, keep that in here. I think they're really cool looking, of course. Maybe keep the Creature from the Black Lagoon creepy mask in here. I think they look really cool, but I don't want them mixing and mungling around with my Lego stuff as well. So the other idea I have is that I could maybe move that and get a different shelf right here that would replace this little jinky table right here. Yeah, and then I would just display non-Lego stuff right there, and the rest of the room would be all Lego. Also, I forgot, I'm really excited about having this cleared. I think I'll take some of this stuff off the floor, move the castle there, and put it here. See, I don't think it will actually fit. Hold on, let me check. Okay, never mind. That castle piece didn't work right there, but some of these shelves anyway are kind of getting cluttered. Like, I don't know, I think this one's a little bit full. Maybe I can move, yeah, there's like a bike back there. Maybe I can move something up here or something like that, or maybe move Yoda's thing right here. Yeah, I kind of want to spread stuff out a little bit. I don't really want like two sets per shelf, and that goes for like the entirety of the room when it comes to displaying stuff, because then you have stuff that's getting overshadowed, or there's just too much of stuff. And there's the only exception for that would be like the cars. I think that, like, I didn't put that there. That has to leave. It's not even the Speed Champions, I don't think. It's just a normal city set. But like, see how this works really well. There's just the two sets. You got a tank and a hauler, and then I was looking for those. These are just little minifigure base plates. Yes, I needed those. What is it? This is a little cluttered, but it's all Iron Man, so I think it kind of works. And that wasn't supposed to be there. I don't know, my brother was down here placing stuff everywhere. Yeah. I just feel like that really applies for up here. It's kind of getting a little cluttered, a little jumbled up. You got the Hobbit thing going over here. You got Muppets. You got the Breaking Bad dudes. I just got those. I made them from the build your own minifigure thingy at the Lego store. Very cool. This is a little, I don't know. I want to move this for sure. This as well. Oh, and that isn't to mention all the little sets that we have down here that are just jumbled up right here. So those are all going to make their way out onto the shelves, onto display, of course, as we're getting more shelves. I'm going to stick to the plan. I'm going to order another shelf. Hopefully it'll be here in a couple days, of course. Stack it up right here. Of course I have to build these. It's really easy to build these, but it's kind of tedious. I'm not going to lie. Especially when you're building so many. I have already built 1, 2, and then 3, of course. Well, it's not really that many, but yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. So I'm gonna get it, stack it right here, get some more of these, empty these bad boys all out right here, figure out this whole puppet situation right here, because it's gonna be a while until I get another shelf that would go over here. And this is the most ugliest part of the room right now. I have a box of stuffing right here. These need to get thrown away. And then I just set stuff here. I don't know. I don't even want to show it. It's embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. I just set stuff there. That's gonna get fixed. Yeah, I'm really excited. There's a lot going on here in the Lego room here. Especially there's a lot to work on. A lot I'm gonna work on in between videos, of course. Getting this right here filled up. I'm going to build a couple of these sets right here. Hopefully the next couple of vlogs here, I'll be able to build a couple of these. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to these next couple of Lego vlogs. I'm kind of trying to do them daily, like a daily type of thing almost. Stay consistent, keep you guys updated with our Lego room as much as possible. And yeah, it's really exciting. That's not also to mention that we have to clear this up and clean that up. That's probably something I'll do in between videos, I'm not gonna lie. Getting this all figured out right here, of course. And yeah, this is going along really well. I'm just about going to go ahead and get started working on here into the city more and more. The problem with the city is that it's like a chain effect. It keeps getting messed up, and just I set stuff on it because I'm trying to clean up shelving, move stuff for shelving and that type of stuff. So this kind of gets the short end of the stick here, where I just set stuff here, and that's it. It like messes up the city. Like, this isn't supposed to be there. That's not supposed to be there. That wasn't supposed to be here, but it can definitely fit in the city. Maybe no, it can't. It looks bad. I don't even like DC that much, so I'm gonna definitely move these guys eventually, very, very soon. I'm definitely cool with displaying them like this though, like the Muppets. I want to keep the Muppets on display, to be honest with you. And then same thing, kind of for some of the well, what was it? Looney Tunes, I think. I have a few Looney Tunes somewhere in the city. Maybe they're in the box. I should get like a real box for this, but this is the box I have been using. I've just been using this old Nike box. These are all the minifigs that I want in the city. Ooh, let it focus. Let it focus. These are all minifigures I want in the city, of course. I have a few Looney Tunes right here. Bugs. These are all just random minifigures. Don't have a home. They're just minifigures. So, yeah, I've never really showed off the whole minifigure collection really all that much, aside from the shelving right there. Anyway, guys, it's been an absolute blast here with this Lego vlog. I gotta wrap up the video right here. I'm gonna do some work in between videos here, of course. And yeah, I want to know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Some recommendations you guys might have here for our Lego city, I'd absolutely love to hear. And furthermore, I'd really love to hear about your Lego cities, your Lego displays, your Lego area, your Lego rooms, whatever the case may be. Let me know in the comment section down below, or even shoot me a DM over on our Instagram, unofficial Lego, link down in the description down below. And of course, until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm very happy with all this. Peace out.